Yo, Hunters, Augiesaint here, and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I want to talk to you guys about my light bowgun setup. Now, we are focusing mainly on just using PS ammo and then using the rapid fire shot thingy as well, just to go fully focusing on PS. It is pretty mobile and it is really fun. However, playing this solo, it can be quite annoying sometimes. So I'm going to be working on my heavy bowgun set pretty soon. I just want to get this video out for you guys if there is anybody interested in light bowgun. Sorry it's taken so long for me as well, because recording on my computer when playing Monster Hunter just makes my frame rate hit the ground. So pretty soon we'll be doing some PC upgrades, and then we will dive deeper into Monster Hunter Wilds, because I've really been enjoying it. It's super fun. It's just not very well optimized. So with that out of the way, I'm just going to hop straight into it and show you guys the build, the gears, the decoration, and talk a little about why we choose everything. So let's first have a look at the gear, and we can also see all of our active skills by doing that. So we are running the Ray Dow light bowgun. This is the best, I think, for PS, as it's like one of the only ones that have PS3, as well as you can put PS ammo magazine, rapid fire, and all that stuff. So I think this is the best PS light bowgun. I might be wrong though. I haven't fully tried out the Ardian weapons yet, like fully built them up or maxed out a light bowgun yet, as we did that for our daggers. But for now, we are using the Ray Dow one, as you can see there. I'll show you guys the decorations in a second. Let's just go over all the skills of gear. Using Gore Helm B, Gore Mail B, Gore Vambraces B, Gore Coil B, and then we're using Guardian Arkfeld Greaves B. And then with the points that all of these armors have, we can end up with all the skills on the right there, as well as with our decoration mix-up. Then having the Gore full set is really strong. The Arkfeld one, we just have them, I believe they have weakness exploit on there. Got some good jewels, and since they are rarity 7 or 8 or whatever the golden one is, we can actually get just a little bit more defense. And then the exploiter charm, just to go ahead and cap out our weakness exploits. You can see there all of our active skills. We have opening shot, tetrad shot, slugger, I think this comes with a gear, piercing shot, weakness exploit, evade window, constitution, antivirus, and then earplugs would kind of be like the conditional one. I think this you can change out for anything you want. However, I just really like earplugs. It's so comfy, and you can just ignore the monsters roaring and stuff. But if you do want a little bit more damage, you could drop the earplugs. I believe it's these 3 ones right there. Challenger jewels, I believe they're called, and those can actually give you agitator. So whenever the monsters are agitated and do their roars and get angry, you'll get a little bit more attack power. So that would be more damage. But then you just got to make sure you actually dodge the roars and stuff. Otherwise, I just like to roll with earplugs. This makes everything so much smoother for me. So now while we are by the decorations, let's have a look at them. We're running PS level 3 over there just to get the maxed out piercing shots. Although this doesn't really feel like it gives all that much damage. I'd rather say if you don't have piercing shots yet, try and get opening shot first, because this one's going to make you reload a little bit faster. If we go have a look at our skills, opening shots greatly increases bowgun reload speed and attack power of ammo when certain conditions are met. I'm not sure what the attack power condition is there, because it says increases the bowgun's reload speed. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's mainly what we're using it for. And then increases the power of the bullets when fully loaded. So I'm not sure if that means the first shot. I'm going to assume just means the first shot does a little bit more damage. And then tetrad shot is like every 4th shot's going to do a little bit more damage. And the way we do have our bowgun set up, we do have 4 shots in the magazine. So pretty much every 4th shot you can hear, it makes like a little sound effect. I'll show you guys in a little bit. We'll do some combos and stuff in the back there, but you'll hear the sound effect. That's why we are using opening shot there. We got band oiler opener. Now the only reason we get that level 1 opener there, that's just to finish out the opening shot, because the bowgun actually comes with level 2. So you just have to finish it out with the level 1 over there. Don't worry about those. Those are for my daggers. Then we are running a chain jewel. I believe this is what actually gives us 1 level of burst, and it's really strong as an armor skill, because you don't really get many armor skill options that are damaging options. That's why getting this chain boost there to the burst. There was somebody that did a video a while ago on burst, and it's just a crazy amount of extra damage you do get. So we go ahead and run that for burst level 1. Then we have a Sane Jewel. I believe this is for antivirus. We have Sane Jewel. There's 1, 2, 3. I wish I would just name these jewels as according to like whatever they give. But yeah, we're running 3 Sane Jewels there to max out our antivirus, and that's just going to give you a bunch of crit when you actually do go ahead and cure the frenzy, which you get from having the Gore Magala set on. And then moving down, we got Tenderizer over there just to finish out weakness exploit. 2 of those Tenderizer jewels max out the weakness exploit and give us some more crit. I think we have around 45% crit once we actually have everything set up and like frenzy and everything cleansed with the antivirus. And if you are hitting weak spots, if you are in perfect range though and you're hitting weak spots, you're pretty much just going to crit all the time. Just if you're not in like the perfect range, then you're not really going to be critting. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. We got our earplug jewels there just to get our earplugs maxed out. Tenderizer earplug. And I put an evasion jewel over there just to max out evade window. However, you can put whatever you want in there. I just didn't really feel like there was anything better. And then the last Sane Jewel there to max out the antivirus. So those are the skills, the jewels, the gems, and the corrupted mantle, my favorite / worst enemy in the game. Now let's actually have a look at how this actually plays and how you want to be playing it. Pretty much you're going to be trying to play in this rapid fire mode the most of the time. And then this also has a nice little burst function when you shoot. You can also do like a little sidestep shoot, and that's just going to make it so you can get all your bullets out so much faster. And that usually the way that I do it is you shoot once and then you can do the little dodge. You just spam spacebar on PC, you shoot one time again, and you can do the little dodge. So just got to keep that in mind. That is the combo for it. It says you have to press W and burst, but I'm literally just going side to side and I'm pressing my spacebar after I do a shot. So there I shoot, I'm pressing to the right and I press spacebar. I shoot again, pressing to the left and I press spacebar. And that's how you go ahead and activate that. And that just lets you empty out your magazine a whole lot faster. As you can see, our rapid fire is now empty. So let's go ahead and take that off. Now we can shoot like this. It's just going to build up your fire on the right side. There you see it's building up the special gauge. Now, I've actually seen some people's gauge build up really, really fast. I'm not sure if we can increase that somehow with like customizing the bowgun or changing some perks or something. If you guys know how to make that go like way faster, let me know. It'd be really interesting to see that. Another little combo shot you can do is you can actually go down on your knee. So you shoot a shot, you go like that, and it does do a ton of damage. As you can see, we got like a 44 hit in the background there. That's called a chaser shot. So when on PC, you just got to shoot and you press F right at the end of the shot. You can see there it does a big load of damage. I don't really do that often unless the monster does stand still, or like if you break a wound or something and then they stand still, that's like the best time to actually go ahead and do that. Otherwise, for the most part, you'll just be running around shooting your little shots like this, charging up your bar. So we're going to reload, put back our thing on, we're going to shoot, we're going to do our little sidestep, shoot again, sidestep again. And you can also do a sidestep into reload. So you just have to keep pressing the sidestep, so shoot again, sidestep, and then sidestep again. You can see reloaded, sidestep, sidestep, shoot, sidestep again, reload, sidestep. Oh, I missed it on that one. It's going to run out over there. So you get about 3 magazines out of that. And then back we go to building up the magazine over there, or building up the special fire. And then the other thing you can put on adhesive ammo, which is like this little sticky grenade. So you stick it on, and then over while it's going to explode. Also, the more you shoot it, it's going to like build up faster. So if you keep shooting like this, it's kind of like slicing ammo. So watch it, will start exploding now. I want to shoot it too many times because it does actually quite a bit of damage. There we go. So it does start slicing away, and it does like a little explosion at the end. That's nice, but I barely ever put it up there because the time that takes to like load it in and then shoot it with the recoil, you could have probably emptied out like 2 mags by then, which would have gotten you your special ammo back. So you could have like rapid fired already. So I don't really do it that much. However, if you do want to do, if you are playing in a group, then you can go ahead and chuck it in. It's not too bad. It is nice little bit of damage. And then the other thing is your part breaker shots. So if you hold shift on PC, the I don't even know what these are called. These are called Eagle Strikes. Yeah, they're very slow, but you can charge them up. It seems like the more you just, so that was a 118 hit. If we charge this up all the way, you can see it goes quite far. It doesn't really seem to change all that much in damage. Just hold it in a little bit, so it starts charging, and then you can let it go right away. Okay, 90, so maybe it does do a little bit more damage, but for the most part, you're not really using that all too much, unless the monster does stand still and he has a whole bunch of wounds. You can go ahead and knock him down with that. You can go ahead and use that to break the wounds. However, I wouldn't really use it because the wounds are good, because the wounds give you increased damage with the perks and things, and they increase your affinity when you do hit the wounds. So I would suggest not using that, and then just, you know, using the wounds as like a weak spot, because most of the time you do increase damage with your piercing shots. That's about everything I can think of for the build. Let me know if there's anything I missed or there's any skills you guys would replace instead. There's Barrage to talk about. I know people might suggest using Barrage. I don't like using Barrage as much because it does make your like range quite far away. It doesn't increase the range by too much. As you can see, where I think this is the last time I tested it, the Barrage would be active from about here. So you can see that my critical range is not active. You walk a little bit forward and it is active there. So it's pretty much just this little distance over here that's going to cover the difference between Barrage. So it's not that massive. And also the closer you are, especially if you're going to be playing solo, I would say go without Barrage. But if you are going to be playing in a group, then maybe you can go ahead, or if you like just responding to SOS and stuff like that, you can increase the range. You can stand away from the monster. But for the most part, if you are fighting annoying monsters, they're pretty much going to be on top of you all the time. So you want to kind of be closer to them, or you want the critical range to be closer to them. You can see like the closer we get to the range actually disappears. See, that's critical range area. So this is like the whole area you have to play with it. So if you had on Barrage, whatever, I think it's called Barrage, just increases the range, then you might have to like play from here. So you'd have to pretty much be making that ground up between you and the monster the whole time to go ahead and maintain your critical range. I think that is about everything though that I can think of for the video. It's my first Monster Hunter video. Probably going to be missing a lot of stuff, so I'm going to be improving with this as we go along. The new PC stuff and everything coming, I can actually probably record a lot better gameplay and not struggling as much as what I am in the hunts, because I can't really record a hunt as a demonstration. I can, but the demonstration of the background footage you guys see is so much worse than what it is when I'm normally playing by myself or like not recording. Because when I record, the FPS looks good, but I am using frame gen with like a DLSS swapper thingy, a mod, and everything, just to try and squeeze out all the performance I can. So when I start recording, it becomes like really buggy. It just starts having weird lags. So sometimes I go for a dodge and then like the latency would just hit, and yeah, it's not the most greatest experience, but the usual hunts go pretty well when I just respond to SOS plays. But I'm ranting on too long. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope that you liked it and it helped you out. If it did, please drop a like and sub the channel. It helps me out so much. And I'll catch you beautiful people on the next one. Augiesaint now.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out.